Hey, so this is the last episode of Series 1 of Living for His Glory. I know, where'd the time go? But until the next series, you don't have to be sad. Because I'm going to tell you about something wonderful that you can go to in the meantime. It's called church. I'm in one right now, in fact. Look at that. Now, I know what you're thinking. Church is boring, and I don't want to go, and I've always thought it was rubbish since I was forced to go as a kid. Because, how silly is that? Nobody should be forced to go to church. Not even Christians. You see, church isn't, as most people think, the be-all and end-all of Christianity. Faith and religion are two completely separate things. Having faith is having a belief in God and a desire to follow Him. And religion is just all the fluff that surrounds that. If you imagine God's a virus. He's a good virus, but a virus nonetheless. If God was a virus, then religion would be like a sneeze, the fever, something like that. It's not the actual important thing, but it's just the side effects. You can have the strongest faith in the world, having never stepped into a church in your life. Faith is just a relationship with God. When Jesus was about, there wasn't really a church. There was just a bunch of guys that just followed him around and was friends with him. But then, after Jesus got scooped back up to heaven, he left the people of earth with these mates that had been following him around. So what did they do? They set up the church. So what it boils down to is a support group. We have a God that lives in heaven, works on earth, and so all of us that are affected by him like to gather together to chat about what God does. It's like Alcoholics Anonymous. So Christians Anonymous, if you will, except we don't really want to get over our addiction. And it's probably not anonymous, because as soon as somebody realises they've not seen you at church before, you'll get bombarded with questions. Oh, hey man, I don't think I've seen you about church before. Yeah, I've only just become a Christian. Oh, no way, that's great. So where are you from originally? What do you do? What's your family like? Have you got any pets? What school did you go to? What's your mother's maiden name? What's your national insurance number? Can you tell me the 16 digits off the front and the 3 digits off the back of your debit card, please? Yeah, not really anonymous at all. But ultimately, it's a place where you can listen to what other people think about being a Christian and decide how you apply that to your own life. That's why there's so many different kinds of churches. We all think different things about what it's like to be a Christian. So have a look around, see if you can find a church that works for you, that you agree with, but that also challenges you to be better. But if you don't feel ready, you don't have to go to church. If you're happy for now just being friends with God, that's fine, that's great. But just remember that there's a whole host of Christians out there that really want to help you along. I'll see you in the next series.